It's not gonna rain because we're in a drought, but it will get fucking cloudy. Hi guys, it's Megan with Overtone, and today we're going to talk about how hair fades, which is super cool. It's something you guys have been asking us about a ton. There's so many things involved with how hair fades that it's just like a billion things. 1, 2, 3, 4, a billion. Anyway, we're going to talk about those today so you can kind of figure out and kind of guess how Overtone or any semi-permanent product is going to fade on your hair. First thing is, how porous is your hair? Everybody's hair porosity is a little bit different. It depends not only on the cuticle of your hair, but also how coarse it is, the texture of your hair, how much you've processed it in the past, and sometimes just how porous your hair is. If you've ever dyed your hair before, you probably have a good idea of how porous your hair is. If it has come out darker or brighter versus if it's come out lighter or paler than you expected, that can kind of clue you into how porous your hair is. Second thing, what kind of shampoo do you use? Some people use shampoo with sulfates in it. Your hair is going to fade a lot faster with a sulfated shampoo. Some people use shampoo without sulfates, in which case your hair is going to fade less. It also depends on, we'll call this number 3, how often do you wash your hair? Depending on how often you shampoo your hair, obviously every time you wash with shampoo, or really even anytime you get your hair wet, some color is going to come out. Some people wash their hair every single day, especially people who have fine hair or oily hair and they need to wash their hair every day, or at the very least every other day to keep it looking good. If you are like me and you have short hair and you wake up looking like Fraggle every morning, and then you have to at least co-wash every day because otherwise you just end up with this like crazy Fraggle mess. Or you can wear a hat, which sometimes I do. Sometimes I get lazy and I just wear a hat. Fourth, what's the water like where you live? Seriously, if you have really hard water where you live, I'm sure you notice on your showers and shit, like things get weird with hard water. Same goes for your hair. Depending on the kind of minerals and all kinds of shit that could be in your water, hard water can definitely strip the color out of your hair faster, and you can just compound that with how often you are washing your hair. So for example, if you live in a place where you've got really hard water, like Tucson, where Leora lives, where she's got the hardest water on earth, if you live in a place where you've got really hard water and you're washing your hair every day or every other day, your hair's gonna fade way faster than somebody who, has much softer water and is washing their hair once a week. Fifth one, how much are you in the sun? A lot of colors, really any color, some colors are more susceptible than others, but really any color is going to be faded somewhat by the amount of time that you spend in the sunlight. If you're outside all day, your hair color is going to fade faster than if you're outside for like 20 minutes in direct sunlight every day. I think we made it to a billion. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, a billion. There's a billion reasons why everybody's a little bit different for how quickly hair color is going to fade out of your hair. As far as the Overtone conditioners are concerned and how you can expect them to fade, if you haven't bought any yet and you want to kind of get an idea, our pigments are semi-permanent pigments. You can expect them to deposit in your hair and fade out roughly in the same way that any other semi-permanent color would. So if you've used any other semi-permanent dye brand, you can expect our colors to fade out in kind of the same rate, the same manner that any other semi-permanent color would. So if you want to switch colors and you're trying to get an idea of how to fade your hair faster, I know there are a lot of YouTube videos about this, a lot of people talk about it. The easiest way that I know of is just to get yourself a clarifying shampoo and use some plain white conditioner. Wash your hair as often as possible. Use a clarifying shampoo. I recommend getting a nice one because some of the cheap clarifying shampoos can be really drying on your hair, so if you've already processed it, that's really not nice. The most important thing when you're working with dyes and bleaching and other hair, chemical processes is to make sure that your hair stays healthy. Make sure that while you're fading your hair, use a really good deep conditioner that's obviously totally colorless because you don't want to be putting any more color in there, but use a really good deep conditioner as often as you can. Make sure your hands Use a really good deep conditioner as often as you can. Make sure that your strands stay really hydrated just in case you have to bleach them, or especially, if you bleached them in the past. That's my best recommendation if you're trying to get color out of your hair. If it's a really bright or really dark color, you're almost definitely not going to get all of that out of your hair without some sort of bleaching or lightening process. So if you guys have any other questions for us, email us at hi@overtone.co, stick it in the comments below, talk to us on our Facebook page, or hit us up on Twitter or Instagram at overtonecolor, and we'll see you soon. Bye!